And I'm not the biggest fan of Seth Rogen. Like, he's fine, but I've been binging this podcast and I've been starting to run out of episodes that I really want to listen to. So I'm now listening to the episodes with celebrities and I'm kind of like, okay, well. So the Seth Rogen interview was actually really good. It was really cool to hear him and like just being like a normal human being. And at one point, I think it was Jason Bateman, who has two daughters, asked Seth Rogen if he had any kids. And Seth Rogen was like, no, I do not. When I listen to my friends with kids talk about being parents, I am not envious of them at all.
Hmm.
And my wife and I decided that we're not really interested in having kids. And he mentioned a quote from someone else that basically said they would rather regret not having kids than regret having them. And I completely agree with that. And the reason why this like stood out to me is because, as you know, I am team no kids. They're great for other people. They're wonderful little human beings. I just don't want them. And I think it's important for other people in media to speak openly about making that choice so that those of us who have also made that choice feel validated and people who are on the fence can also see like, yeah, you can have a good life. Team no kids. So I thought that was cool.
I love that. I've heard Seth talk about that before. He's been one of those advocates who's been like, listen, I don't want kids, and so it is what is it. It is. And I think it's such an interesting conversation because he is a man talking about this, and so often
Hmm.
from a woman's perspective. And so someone that sticks out to me is Chelsea Handler, who's always just getting thrown tomatoes, tomatoes, whenever she's just like, I don't have kids and I love not having kids. People just like will just like burn her at the stake. But meanwhile, Seth Rogen's like, I don't want kids. I'm like, good for you, dude. So it's just like that. I feel that, but I'm just like, I wonder how his wife is kind of, treated in society. We all know how she is, possibly treated, but I just found that very interesting.